Hey, good morning. It's Jason again. So I was just thinking, right? At 50 years old, a lot of things change. Again, I've been 50 for 6, 7 months now. And there's a few changes that have happened in my life. One of them is definitely being more conscious of going to the gym more. But I started this about 2 years ago. So that's neither here nor there. But at 50, it all depends on your mindset, right? Sometimes your mind is like, hey, I'm halfway through life, hopefully, or maybe a lot more than halfway. We don't know. But that doesn't mean you got to stop doing things. Honestly, I don't even think about my age most of the time. I'm only sharing these videos because I want someone, when they get older, maybe my kids or some young person, when they're older, they're going to see this video and they're going to say, oh, well, 50 isn't that bad. Because a lot of people get depressed when they turn 50 or 40, and it's like, man, it's so much more better than what it was when you were younger. You just have to take care of yourself and keep your mind open. Stay with the times without being a fool, without being ridiculous, but stay with the times. In the past few days or week or whatever, I've been putting up videos about learning AI. And that's been a lot of fun, and that's been great, and it's been wonderful. But honestly, it's just a tool in your life. It's just another thing you add to your life. Years ago, I started this thing where I would each year learn something new. Like, one year I learned how to play a guitar, which I really sucked at. Another year, I learned how to be a project manager. Another one, I learned how to public speak. Like, I just started each year learning different things. And this year I'm focusing on AI, even though I think that's going to be a little more impactful than just something you learn in 1 year. But I just want to say, man, if you're 50 years old, if you're 40 years old, if you're 30 years old, doesn't matter. It's all about how you feel. Life is not perfect. I was just telling my son this, who's around 26 years old. I was telling him, life is not perfect. Things are going to happen. Shit happens, like the shirt says. And it's true, shit happens. But that doesn't mean you give up. Just stay under, I always tell everyone, stay under God's covering, man. Just stay under that covering. When you're under that covering, there's nothing that will hold you back. You'll always have open doors. You always have blessings. Be good to people. People will be good to you. This is pretty cool. The sun is rising right now as I'm talking on this video. But my point is, be yourself.